Listener discretion is advised. Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. Loveline, coast to coast.
Hey, everybody, it's Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. It's Dr. Drew over there. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Dr. Drew, board-certified physician, addiction medicine specialist. Tomorrow night, Ozzy Osbourne, allegedly.
Yeah.
Nice. We can collectively bang our heads.
It's pretty huge.
So I'm going to... Lit's here tonight.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
Thank you.
sorry.
Oh, by the way.
Sorry.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, but Jeremy and Al are in here first, and then AJ and Kevin will come in from the band. We'll do our little rotating thing we do here on Loveline. And listen, I like Lit more than I like Ozzy, but I got to pretend like I'm really into Ozzy tomorrow night.
To seem cool?
Well, you don't care about this, Drew, because every day is this way for you. But to me, this is an easy job. But there's only pressure when there's legendary guys who come on who I don't know that much about.
Right.
Like, I'm thinking like one of my first questions is, so what have you done since Sabbath? Like that, something like that, like might be one of my first ones. And so that can get insulting to guys like that. So I have a little added pressure, whereas I have to do a little research or something, which I'm not going to do that. No, I'm sorry. I should do some research, which I'm not going to do, which is going to make it that much more uncomfortable. When I ask the Sabbath question tomorrow night, he bites my head off like I was a dove flying into a record meeting. Thank you for that, Anderson. All right, so let's talk about Lit, who I enjoy quite a bit.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, we're fans. Not only musically, but as people. We enjoy
big fans.
Lit.
We listen to you guys all the time, too. It's pretty...
Oh, really?
And we've been here, this is like our fourth time.
I know.
It's
sixth
awesome.
time or something.
But it seems like it's been too long.
Yeah.
Am I right to say that?
Yeah.
Good. So what the new CD is going to be out in just a couple days, right?
Yeah, Tuesday it comes out. Atomic, it's called.
And why should people go out and get this?
Because it rocks. I don't know. Well, the people that bought the last one should buy it because it's kind of like that, but newer. But 12 songs you've never heard.
It's
before.
like Lit songs that you don't know.
Yeah,
exactly.
And that you're going to know.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So we will hear a couple songs off Atomic coming up in this hour, and then in the next hour. And the band's going to be on Kilbourne on the 31st, by the way, coming up on playing on Halloween. And what other shows, dates, or anything like that should we make our public aware of?
This Tuesday, well, for people listening in Southern California, we got Tuesday, we're going to be at the Warehouse in Irvine doing an in-store. Mm-hmm. Wednesday, Best Buy in Riverside, making the rounds, signing up some copies and whatnot.
Do you guys have yourselves a little website that the kiddies can check you out on and find out all the dates and events and things like that?
Yes, that would be www.litlounge.com.
.litlounge.
No space.
.com.
One word.
Lit Lounge, one word.
Litlounge.com.
All right, so there's where you should go if you're not only in Southern California, but anywhere. And you want to find out what Lit's up to, and you want to see these guys. And like I said, we'll play something off the new Atomic CD, which will be out on Tuesday this hour. And then
if you like rock and roll, you like loud guitars, you should buy this album. And it's on sale. And what's cool? The first 200,000 copies, which, pretty good little amount there, they're going to be not only on sale, but there's a second CD thrown in. So you get like a 2 CD set, and it's got like bonus tracks and a video you can watch on your computer and all that kind of stuff.
All right.
We're giving you your money's worth on this one.
And the second CD, is that a RAM? A ROM?
It's a RAM.
Yeah, and put that in the computer?
Yeah.
All right. And that computer's the
that box that does strange things. You're cool, Adam. You're so cool, dude.
You haven't used that mouse thing, click twice?
I have not figured that whole thing out, but I'm getting to it. All right, so Drew, anything you want to say?
No.
You all right? What were you doing out around Pomona today?
We're visiting someone out there.
You weren't going to Disneyland again, were you?
No, not. The boys went to Legoland today.
Oh, my God. Do they have to go to Legoland the same week that they went to Disneyland?
It was a friend's birthday party. I didn't go.
That's in San Diego, right? Yeah. Went down there.
Went down with it. But I'm getting a little warned by the whole situation in the world. I got to tell you, it's just very disturbing.
It's a kind of an odd time to be hanging out at Disneyland. I'd be pretty nervous.
Yeah.
Not that
my daughter actually did have an invite to go there on Saturday. I just said no
because she's gonna move in there eventually.
Not only had she just been there, but going there separate from that just doesn't seem right.
All right.
Not times like this.
All right, there, Drew. You're really putting your foot down. Drew's new mandate: only 4 nights in the hotel, kids. That's it. We're living close to the bone.
How dare you?
We're slumming it. Less than a week at the hotel.
Yeah, aren't you getting worn out by all this? I mean, every day it's just another horror. It's going to be just awful before it's all over.
No, not me. That's the beauty of me. I live my own little world. I was at the Pomona swap meet today with every idiot in the world. Listen,
There's a lot of mullets out there.
Oh my God! I saw the king of all mullets.
You like our new video? We got an 8-foot-tall robot with a mullet named Mulletron, and that's what he goes through our video and gives people mullets.
I saw the king of all mullets down at the Pomona. By the way, is picture the crappiest part of wherever you live, and then triple the size. That's Pomona. Now picture some calling all white trash event, which is the Pomona streetcar, Corvette, Porsche, and classic car swap meet. And then there are guys that just have stuff spread out in front of them. It's like, this is a Edelbrock manifold that fits a 351 Cleveland engine. It's just, but it only fit Fords like 69 through 72, and it's just piles and piles of stuff spread out in front of these guys, and they sleep over, and everyone has these wagons they drag around. You got to drag a wagon around because if you score an engine block, like you may score like a 427, like a big block engine block somewhere, and the thing's 460 pounds. You got to get it back to the camper, which is in the D lot over by the end of the drag strip. You sure as hell better have yourself a wagon. And you know what people do, Drew, with these wagons? They're like those radio flyer wagons. They put slicks on them and like a fake exhaust pipe sticking out of them. They trick them out. I saw a guy with a big oil pan on the bottom. Drew, these are not your people. These are the Goyim. Not one Jew there. Not one Jew within 700 miles of that place. I could have started goose-stepping all around that place yelling Heil Hitler, and I would have made more friends than enemies. It's not that they're all racist. I'm just saying no Jew in their right mind would be caught near Pomona during the swap meet.
I thought you were going to save something. You were going to buy a car.
I thought I was going to buy a car.
Were you just deluded?
No, here's what happened. There was 2,000 cars for sale, right? And they're crazy ones. It's like, I was looking to get like an old Mustang or something, like a 66 Fastback. And instead, I'm looking at mail carts, from the Postal Service that a guy shoehorned a big block Hemi into, and it's now the wheelie mail cart, and it's like...
And you drive it on the right-hand side?
Right. And it's got like twin Holly 750 double pumpers, and it's inside of the car. Huh? Like if the thing would backfire, the guy's beard would catch on fire. I mean, like crazy stuff. Like I'm looking at trikes. Remember the trikes? Yeah, but the guy's got a big, it's the wheelie trike's got a big block in it.
Like with the sparkly green fiberglass.
Yeah, the crazy 70s sparkle. Everything looked like a ski boat in the 1970s.
Totally.
Right?
Wheelie bar.
So I'm looking at it like a bunch of novelty stuff, stuff that guys put 50,000 into and are trying to get 4,500 back. That's why their wives left them years ago. But I don't come across anything. I'm scouring up and down the park, and I'm looking at, just crazy nomad station wagons that are dropped down to the ground with full hydraulics and stuff. Just crazy nonsense lowrider cars and the wheeling mailboxes and stuff. I come across the one car I'm looking for, the Shelby 350 GT. I see it from across the lot after 2 hours of scouring Pomona, and it's like, and I announce, that's it. That's what I was looking for. I run across the lot. I get there. This chick sitting on a folding chair. I'm like, what are you asking for? She said, not for sale. Bitch, get out of here. Get out. The one car that wasn't for sale was the one I wanted. And what the hell was she doing in there? Just jerking everyone's chain? I want to throttle her. Steal that car. All right. Where were we? Calls. Oh, yeah, calls. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, get out to that Pomona. Drew, every 10 feet I walked, I thought, Drew would never be here. He'd never be here. It's all made more surreal because you have 3 beers by 8:30 in the
Rose
morning.
Bowl. Rose Bowl's today, too, right?
Yep. Rose Bowl's today, too. Right.
That's a good one.
Right. Marie?
Hi.
Hello.
Well, it hurts when me and my boyfriend have sex.
In what way? Hurts right when he's starting to get in or after a while?
No, it hurts like the whole time. He can't even get in me.
He can't get in you. So you have pain when he tries to penetrate?
Yeah.
All right. And have you ever had sex before?
No.
All right. So this is basically one of the ways to think about this is your body telling you you're not ready to have sex yet.
Well, it even hurts when he tries to finger bang.
That's right. And that is usually that's the muscles down there tightening up in response sometimes to anxiety and discomfort.
They should really take the word bang out of finger bang just to make it just a
little less anxiety provoking, huh?
Well, it's like when, in the military, we don't say killing civilians, we say collateral damage. Go ahead and soften up the finger bang.
Finger massage?
How about fish sticks?
Finger penetration?
Fish sticks? Yeah, I think the fish sticks. I don't know if the seafood route's an angle to work either. I'm saying a woman would be much less likely to let you do that if you remove the word bang from it. Yeah.
But even just leaving the word bang out sounds somehow offensive. Fingering is no good either.
Digitally stimulating.
Thank you.
Massaging sounds a little better.
Marie?
Hi.
Yeah, so do you have any reason to be uptight about sex?
No.
Like anything ever happened to you?
No.
So you're all right?
Yeah.
Right.
We like each other and stuff.
Yeah, I know,
Right.
but you're 17. Maybe you're not really ready to do this just yet.
Well, you're a little nervous and you're tensing up a little bit, right?
There is actually a syndrome called vaginismus, which is thought to be a little more than just the response of the muscles to anxiety, but actually a spinal reflex that gets set up and things are really clamped down and make it very painful and very difficult to undo. So, take time, go slow, think about the fact this may be your body telling you you're not ready to do this just yet.
Probably use some lube too, maybe, huh?
Lube, but again, it's about the muscle. It's not about the lubrication so much.
Well, but it's not going to hurt,
Not going to hurt,
say.
as they say.
All right, Marie.
All right, thank you.
Take care of yourself, all right?
too.
All right, you using protection?
Yeah.
You are?
Why do you sound 12?
I'm 17.
Yeah, you sound 12.
I look like I'm 12 too.
Yeah.
Anything? Your dad do anything weird to you?
No.
When you were 12, your parents break up or anything?
No. My parents are still together.
Did you lose anybody when you were younger, or?
No.
So you maybe just sort of, do you have menstrual periods?
Yeah.
And how old were you when that started?
I was around 11.
So it started normal age, so.
All right, does it start at 11 now?
11,
I mean,
12,
when I see an 11-year-old girl, I got to think about her with a tampon now?
Enjoy.
Really?
You don't have to.
Well, it's too late. Well, I used to think about them with a vibrator, so I guess it's probably healthier to actually move over to the tampon for the 11-year-old.
There's this whole thing about, puberty is becoming younger and all stuff. It turns out it isn't.
It isn't.
It's pre-puberty is starting to come on at an earlier age. So the actual menarche, the blood flow, has always been around just before 12 on average.
So what's
starting earlier is the hair and the breast development. That's starting like at 8, 9, 10.
Why would that be anyway?
And that's an adrenal mediator. People want to blame it on the cow hormones and all that stuff, but this has actually nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
So,
well, maybe it's this. Back in the day when we would live till 40, a chick starts her period at 13, and she's going to live till 40. She's starting about 1/3 of the way into her life. Now everyone lives till 90. I mean, if your daughter. Sorry about this, Drew, but this is the good part. Your daughter may live till 95.
That's the good part now.
Quite easily. She's going to start a period next week. She's 9 years old.
Good times.
That's what I'm saying, though. So it is now becoming like 1/10 of her life as opposed to 1/3 of her life, which it used to be.
That's
mean, isn't that going to be part of it psychologically?
1 out of 5 women could look forward to dying in childbirth too in their 20s.
Well, your daughter
could live till 90.
That's right.
Is menopause kicking in earlier too?
No.
No? Right on, man. So
yeah, that's a longer sweet period.
Yeah,
we call it.
Longer sweet spot.
Longer salad days. We got them from 9 to, when's menopause? 50, 55?
45, 50, yeah.
We can bump that up 10 years. We can get from 9 to 60. We got like a nice 51-year range.
Wow.
Ron?
Yes, sir.
You're 29.
Yes, sir. No, I love your guys' show, and it's very It's funny and very informative.
Thanks. Yeah, I was going to get Drew a shirt today at the swap meet that said, injection is nice, but I'd rather be blown.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, the guy wouldn't move down from $8, so I kept walking.
Thanks for thinking of me.
Yeah, I was thinking of you.
I'd wear that all over the place.
Or that's a Legoland.
No, I was listening to your guys' show earlier, and this girl was like 19, and she like was masturbating 4 times a day or something, and there was like a illness or something.
You're right. That was Thursday show, right?
Radio show.
Okay, well, I'm in Texas, so.
Yeah, all right.
Well, my daughter's 8 years old, and my wife brought it to my attention that she's caught her messing with herself. And this happened like a year ago, and I told her...
That's fine.
That's fine? And she does it like all the time, and...
Does it all the time?
Well, I don't know. I think it's like 1 time's too much, you know? She's only 8.
No, 1 time is not too much, Ron. 1 time is completely normal, and if you shame her about that, you are going to have a problem on your hands.
Okay, so what do I do? What do we
Nothing.
do? Nothing?
No, nothing.
Let her... She's only 8, though.
Nothing.
Well, but listen, Ron, and I think all parents have
She's
to
not
do
going
this.
to, like, turn into a sex fiend or anything like 10 or 12, right?
You behaving like this is going to turn her into something.
Wait, I think Ron's kind of full of crap.
No, this is the real.
I know, but he's... I don't know.
It's real. No. Guaranteed.
I know, because you got an 8-year-old and you're freaking out, and it's hugging at you personally, but she's not going to turn into a sex fiend. I mean, don't you think it's a little bit of...
Texas.
Hey, Ron?
What's up, man?
Listen, if in fact this is true,
Okay.
you can't freak her out because it makes things worse.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
A certain amount of this is normal.
Here's what does happen. They will start doing more of it than normal when they're sort of excessive...
preoccupying about it.
Well, there's negativity in the family system. There's a lot of aggression or problems, a lot of chaos. Kids will sort of naturally try to contain that by stimulating themselves, spinning around in circles, rubbing on themselves, doing things that sort of get them away from these awful feelings. They don't have an internal world they can call upon to sort of help them understand what's going on.
What about Nintendo, though?
Yeah,
I mean, doesn't that help kids?
Is that when you're 8 years old though, and you're doing that? That's not really a sexual thing.
No, it's just a biological way to try to manage unpleasantness.
So if you turn it into a
like
sexual thing by
now you got
scolding them,
you got a problem.
Now you're introducing him to sex at 8 instead of...
Well, not only is it you make it a sexual thing, it's bad, but then you also shame them about themselves and their genital, and now you got a whole other set of problems that they're going to react to.
All right. But there is a point when it's excessive, and you have to figure out where that is as a parent.
If she's pulling her pants down at school and doing, I mean, you know what I mean? That's something really bizarre. Then you absolutely get an evaluation immediately.
Mm-hmm. All right. A lot of good Bin Laden T-shirts at the swap meet, too.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
That's where you go to score that kind of stuff. Those are real Americans there. Okay, so they don't pay taxes, but they're true Americans over there. As patriotic as you can be, and not pay taxes or child support or work as you can be American. But yeah, Jenny,
your people.
Yeah, those are my people over there. Jenny, you're 26.
Yes, I am.
What's up?
Well, I have a small problem. I think my boyfriend is very attractive, and he's the first person I've ever been with, but I cannot make myself have an orgasm unless I think of him being with another woman.
Yeah. He's the first How long have you been with him?
3 years.
Wow. So you got started late, right? I mean, 23 years old, huh?
Yeah, well, 22. I was going to be 23.
Okay, well, still late.
Yeah.
All right. So what about, I understand that. I think guys do that sometimes, but women don't do it too much.
Yeah, I think that's kind of weird. I mean, I can't make myself come any other way.
Oh, really? You don't do it?
Unless I think of him being with somebody else.
Did your, I hate to get back to this, but what did your dad do? Did he abandon the family or cheat on your mom or something?
Many times.
There you go.
There it is.
Yeah, that's weird.
You don't make that connection, Jenny? You don't see the obvious connection there?
Well, how can I stop that? How can I make myself come without thinking of that?
I mean, it's such a great example of how screwed up brains are. How brains work,
Yeah. Your dad cheated on your mom a lot?
Yeah.
And you somehow found out about that growing up and kind of internalized it.
And that becomes sexual now. And she needs that for a sexual arousal experience. Is that amazing?
Right. So now she has to orgasm by picturing her man screwing around on her.
Or else it's not good. It's not bad. It's not
now, is he banging your dad's secretary, coincidentally? Or That's over. Why don't you keep it in the family and have it come full circle?
No, with my mom, it was very bad. I know my dad banged my mom's sister. And they had a kid with each other.
Oh, jeez.
Hold on.
Adam's getting aroused.
What nationality are you?
Oh, my God.
I'm Hispanic.
Aha. Now, don't laugh. This is normal in that community.
No, Jenny. So, you know it's not something you want in a guy, right?
I'm sorry?
You are aware this isn't something you would go for in a male, right?
No, but it's like my boyfriend says he would never cheat on me. My mom always told me a man will always cheat on you no matter what. You just have to learn how to deal with it.
Well,
that's not true.
It's like Mary Poppins for her nanny, isn't it?
Yeah. That's not true, Jenny. And I suspect
that's a lovely,
this is sort of your way of compensating for that, way of making the guy, in a fantasy way, do this, even though in reality he won't quite cooperate with you. He sounds like he's a good guy. He probably won't cheat. Go ahead and have the fantasy, but don't. Well, you never know. You can't guarantee her.
Jenny, here's the real sad part of life: is now you have this sort of sick and crappy legacy to live with. Where your mom fills your head with guys always cheat and all that nonsense. So this guy's not a cheater, right?
Well, I hope not. He always looks at women though, and I always fight with him about that.
Yeah, well, that will be
but that's again going to be your energy.
Yeah, right. It's normal for guys to look around.
Oh.
It's a giant difference, but I mean, he's not rude in terms of sort of not paying attention to you and.
No, he's just an ogler. He just looks, and I tell him, "Why do you look?"
Wait a minute, I'm starting to worry a little here
about this guy.
Because here's hold on a second.
She's going to pick the guy that's a cheater.
We got to talk about Jenny. Yeah. Except for, as I always point out on this show, they can hear us talking about them, so it's not been a great plan.
Sorry.
I know, but it never works on them. Actually, our callers are like pets in terms of, you could have an argument with your old lady in front of the dog. I'm not taking to the vet. You take it to the vet. You go out there and crap the dog. I shouldn't be, we're going to have to put him down. He's got that hip dysplasia. And the dog would just, you wouldn't do it. You wouldn't do it outside. You'd do it in front of the dog because the dog couldn't really fully understand it.
That's our callers.
We do the same thing on this show. So we got to put Jenny down. Her hip's getting way too bad. It's getting sad. No, here's the thing. She has two choices with the guy. Either she did find herself another cheater, which is the 3/4. The most probable one is she found a cheater because that's who she's going to be attracted to. Or she found a good guy, and in her mind she has to sabotage and make into an ogler. She has to fantasize about him cheating in order to have an orgasm. I don't know what's worse. It's better to have the good guy who she's having the fantasy about, because at least that she can control and work on, right?
Right.
So,
but that's weird because she's fantasizing about him being with another girl, but she's kind of giving him crap for looking at other girls.
Right. Oh, yeah. But it's ultimately, it's arousal. That negativity creates arousal, but she doesn't want him actually to do it. Jenny, here's the deal. You've got to put down some limits with him. Ask him not to be so disrespectful of you, and that if he can't live up to certain limits, which is just being at least respectful, he can go ahead and look, but being, conscientious of your feelings.
Well, he tries now, because I pointed it out to him.
All right, that's perfect.
It's still, when I have sex with him, I cannot make myself.
That's fine. Have your fantasy, but don't sabotage this relationship, okay? You realize it's in your head, and you've got one that's got to manage this.
Is there any way I could maybe get this to go away?
Therapy. Yeah, not real. Yeah, well, you could be in a catastrophic accident where you just lost a lot of brain function and stuff and had no memory of your life.
Therapy would reduce its impact.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Or some therapy. All right, Jenny.
All right, thank you.
Listen, don't get pregnant, though, right?
No.
And then when you do, don't screw up your kids with all guys cheat. That kind of thing.
Yeah, get that out of your head.
All right?
Okay.
And if somebody does cheat, don't assume you have to stay with that. Get rid of them.
That's right. All right, listen, everybody thinks about something else sexually in order to have the orgasm, and that's the nature of it.
Sometimes even just thinking about not having an orgasm is enough to do it.
Yeah. That's what happens to me.
About something.
No, yeah, because I think, oh no, don't. Oh man.
Good night.
All right, we're going to take ourselves a little break. Lit is here. We're going to hear something off the new CD when we come back after that. Hey, everybody, it's Loveline. Hold on a second. Drew!
We lost somebody. Oh, here he comes.
Yeah, show's starting there, Drew. Jeremy and Alan are both here from Lit.
What's up?
There you go.
Hello.
The trampoline girls are on right now.
AJ and Kevin are going to be. Oh yeah, the man show's on tonight. That's right.
Whatever.
Was that your idea?
It's the grand finale.
The trampolines? No.
Just take credit for it.
Okay.
That's beautiful.
That was I helped to create the kind of environment where those ideas were nurtured.
Cool.
That's what I'm saying. And I was smart enough to align myself with the man who thought of the girls on trampolines. Well, it was really just a joke. We want to do a show that ends with girls jumping on trampolines and bikinis and somehow turn into a reality.
An institution.
Dreams do come true. Don't let anybody get in the way of your dreams. All right, so the CD, Atomic, is going to be out on Tuesday. That is this Tuesday. Let's the band. If you... First 200,000 CDs are going to have the CD-ROM and some extra bonus stuff.
Bonus tracks and all that good stuff.
So it would be behoove you to get in to be one of the first 200,000 to pick up that CD. Why don't we take a call and then we'll hear the first song off the new CD. Jamie?
Hey.
Hey.
I love you guys' show and let you guys rock too.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Okay, my question is for Dr. Drew.
Mm-hmm.
I have a problem. I'm addicted to Oxycontin.
Mm-hmm.
And, when I started out, I started out just doing once every once in a while. And, I really like the high. And I used to get, real high off them.
Where are you getting it now?
What? I'm sorry?
Where are you getting it?
Well, I have a older friend of mine that has a prescription. So I get them at a pretty good deal.
And how much are you using every day?
I'm doing about 80 milligrams.
Well, you need to go into a hospital and stay there for probably a couple of months.
Is that a lot, the 80?
That's a good size, good amount.
It's not like, I don't do it all at once or nothing, but
Jamie,
it's to the point where...
it's a heroin addiction. It's like any other opiate addiction, and it takes a long time to treat.
All right, but Drew, don't get into the, 6 months thing, because you freak people out and you keep them away from it.
Well, I live on my own. I don't have any insurance. I don't have any money to give myself into treatment.
You couldn't go to sober living?
Well, where?
Like a sober living setting, something that's just, $800, $1,200 a month kind of thing. Sometimes they cover food.
Right.
Once you detox, simply try to go to a county facility, or if there's a university nearby, go to one of their hospitals.
Like a Circles of Care.
A what?
We have, down here we have Circles of Care.
Circles of Care. I had one of those in high school. Guy just right on my elbow. It was horrible.
Circle jerkles.
I see.
So that's probably the only way I'm in really good health.
Is that a county facility or?
Yeah. It's like
And the detox though from opiates is extremely hard to do as an outpatient, and there are new ways now. There are things like. There are new ways that it can be done. The point is, and I happen to believe the best way to do it is inpatient for a week or so, and then you can go to like a sober living for a couple months.
Hey, Jamie, what your friend who has the prescription?
Mm-hmm.
What are they doing for the drugs?
Well, she has chronic back pain.
Lo and behold.
Yeah.
I mean, well, yeah, I don't know if she. I mean,
she's an addict too. Yeah.
Yeah, she is.
Right.
She is.
So
that'll give you a pretty good back pain deal and stuff all the time.
Right.
So she gets it and splits it up with you?
Well, she'll get it's just like she doesn't work. She
goes to multiple doctors and then sells it to her.
Well, yeah, like I'll pay her to get her script out, and
there you go.
Right.
I'll give her an amount, and then I'll keep the rest.
And who's paying for her stuff? I mean, how's she getting her stuff?
Well, I pay for her prescription.
That's the deal. Her insurance company.
She gets 60 of them a month, and then.
How do you afford this habit if you can't afford treatment?
Well, I mean, I work full time.
Well, how much are you spending? How much are you spending on the stuff?
Well, I only end up spending I probably spend about $400 a month. Because
$400 a month, you're halfway to treatment right there.
$400 a month, you can afford health insurance.
It's like I live on my own. I don't have any help from my family as far as paying my bills and stuff. And
all right.
I just wouldn't, for me to go into a treatment center, I wouldn't have the means to keep my place to, and I don't really have anything to fall back on. I don't really have family to fall back on.
All right, you got to get into that treatment, Jamie.
Right.
That's it. Sorry.
Take some time. You got to work on it.
And just so you know, you can get health insurance for like $120 a month. So you'd be saving like, $280 or whatever.
Yeah. Right. For $400 a month, the guy said he'd lease me the big block mail truck. the wheeling mail truck.
You see that driving down your street.
Yeah,
or up your street.
Carburetors and headers are actually inside of the vehicle. Very nice.
But there's something called Buprenex now that some people use as an outpatient management for opiates.
That OxyContin sounds like trouble.
It's just another opiate, you know.
Well, it's just in vogue now as the one.
Yeah,
here's what I'm saying, Drew. The one that they're currently prescribing is the one that's going to be the one that everyone gets hooked up on. I mean, when Valium was being prescribed, then Valium was the one everyone was hooked on. Is that right?
The most potent one that's being prescribed at the time. Like Vicodin's still around. There are people who still love plain old Vicodin.
Right.
But OxyContin...
Well, that's me. I'm old school.
Yeah.
I'm old-fashioned. My dad swore by Vicodin growing. We're a Vicodin family. There's Chevy guys. There's Ford guys. I'm a Vicodin guy.
I have patients just say that OxyContin gives them a little bit different feeling, and they go for that. So.
I have a picture in the back of my truck of the guy from Calvin and Hobbes.
Yeah?
Yeah, and he's peeing on the OxyContin. He's a Vicodin guy. You seen You seen that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big OxyContin pill.
It's taking a leak on it. Yeah. Yeah. That means you're hardcore. Know what I'm saying? You ever see that with the Ford doing it on the Toyota one? Or
I've seen it.
It means you've arrived.
It's your people.
It means
it
means you've arrived spiritually.
It's going to be Bin Laden's face down there next, right?
That's right.
Is that what some of those T-shirts were about?
Yeah, they had at the swap meet. They had Bin Laden, and it had had the crosshairs on his face, and a lot of these colors don't run. With the American flag and all that kind of stuff. And then a lot of making bacon and stuff like that. Pigs humping. Just to show the lighter side of the show we haven't lost our sense of humor.
What was the one I was going to get about the being blown?
Injection is fine, but I'd rather be blown. But
okay.
You probably don't even know what that means, do you?
No, injection engine. Yeah. I don't know, blown edge.
Well, the supercharger.
Okay.
Blown.
I'm blown. Got it. Right.
Do they still have the shirts that say pick a winner and stuff too, or what? Fetch this. Flipping you off.
Right. Yeah, I like it. I like it when the animals get sassy. There used to be one. There used to be a one with two ducks getting it on in midair, and it said "Fly United."
Oh boy. It's highbrow humor. Those are great.
Yeah.
This is where girls on trampoline were invented.
Yeah.
They were conceived in this kind of an environment.
I'm old-fashioned. I like the guy with just a super steroid-ridden pit bull that says "bad to the bone" on it. Because it's like, you can't mess with a guy who's got a badass T-shirt, because that T-shirt will kick your ass. All right, we're going to hear something from Lit. This is off the Atomic CD. Anderson, you queued up there? Anderson's like, yeah, been queued up about 10 minutes before the crappy conversation began, and I'm still queued up. Right, Anderson? Yeah, there he comes. All right, this is called Lipstick and Bruises. Yes. New Lit, everybody. We had to talk about the end of the world during the song, but I had it turned up enough to know that it rocked. Became the sort of soundtrack to Armageddon that we're discussing suitcase bombs and all sorts of good stuff like that. Lit is in studio tonight. We will take ourselves a little break. We'll come back. Cool. We'll have more of your calls and more Lit after this.
Hey, this is Eddie K. Thomas from American Pie, and you're listening to the two smartest people to ever be born, Dr. Drew and Adam Carolla.
Wow, high praise.
Thanks, time.
Jeremy and Alan are both here from Lit. Atomic is the name of the new CD out this Tuesday. We'll bring Kevin and AJ in just a couple of moments from Lit. We'll hear something
That should be good. Kevin's been drinking for like the last 6 hours.
Be all fired up.
Boy, good times.
Yeah. Lit travels.
Lit will be lit.
Yeah, you got to earn that name. All right, so we'll look forward to that. We'll speak to Vicky over here on line 2. Until then, Vicky, you're 26.
Hi there.
What's up?
All right. I'm having a really hard time finding a boyfriend, and I don't know. I'm around a lot of guys, I'm around a lot of people, super social, and
super picky?
I don't know, sort of, but sort of not. I don't know. For a long time, I was really into casual sex, and so I'd kind of just be with whoever and had a great time, and then all of a sudden it just started getting boring. So I'm kind of trying to switch gears, and it's just kind of weird. I just either meet people who are taken or boring or gay.
You're fat.
True.
No, I'm not.
Okay. Where do you work?
I work at a group home for mentally ill folks.
Well, can't you pick up on one of those drooling bastards?
It's like the total something about Mary.
Yeah, they wouldn't know it.
She's like,
I don't know if that would work.
You can't date the clients?
No, I'm not really supposed to.
Okay. And what about, do you work with anybody that you're attracted to?
Yeah, but I mean, it's like they're either taken or I feel like they wouldn't go for me or something.
Why wouldn't they?
I don't know. It's irrational that I feel that way, but I really do.
Well, why don't you just put a feeler out there, see if there's any chance they'd just at least spend a little time with you, go have some coffee or something?
Yeah, I guess.
Well, what about your friends? Because it seems like you need your friends to help you out.
Wait. There's I'm onto something here. She has no problem going for these guys that want to have sex with her because she knows that'll be reciprocated.
Right.
You know the guy, but the guy that she kind of wants to be with, she doesn't feel worth that. It's too weird. It's not right. She doesn't reciprocate.
Right.
You understand? She really needs to start to have a different kind of relationship with men.
Right.
And you need to start it right away start with friendships at work. Go spend some time with some guys. Maybe some of that will grow into something else. But just don't go, the way you've done it in the past, you just have to do differently.
Right. I know that, and I'm definitely working on trying to do that.
No, you're thinking about definitely working on doing it. You got to do it.
Okay.
But do you have any female friends?
Oh, yeah, I have tons of friends. A lot of great friends, actually.
Oh, they'll set you up with someone. Won't they?
They will.
It's not that simple.
Oh, I know,
but
we don't care that much. So we're trying to move on.
It is that simple to begin with because you've got to go do that a few times before you find out what it feels like to date guys in that way.
Right.
Before you're even in a position to start to develop a boyfriend type relationship with somebody. Are you? Are you like newly in recovery or something?
Am I what?
Is there something changed in your life recently that caused you to sort of come to terms with this?
Sort of. I went on this date that was really fun, really wild. Went out dancing with this guy, and we both got really drunk, and we're just crazy, and had a great time. And the next morning he was like, "Okay, I'm done. I'm gone. I'm not going to stick around." And I was like, "What?" And then it just kind of occurred to me that this happens over and over and over again. And I thought I was into it, but really, I'm just sort of not satisfied by the whole scene. So
you woke up.
Right. All right, so that's the beginnings of change.
Yeah.
The awakening part.
Contemplative, yeah.
Right. John?
Hello?
Caller goes by the name John?
Yeah.
You're 15?
Uh-huh.
You're from Ivanhoe, California?
Yeah.
Where's that Ivanhoe?
Never. You know where Fresno County's at?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, below Fresno County is Tulare County.
Is that near Lodi?
No. Then you got Visalia and you got Ivanhoe. Little tiny small town that looks just like Mexico. With the chickens and the dirt and the mariachi music going on and everything.
I like that name, though, for a town, Ivanhoe.
Yeah.
Sounds like something you'd yell before you jumped off of something. Before you went bungee jumping or you swung off a rope into a river. It sounds like something you'd scream on the way down, right?
Yeah, it's a very boring place.
Okay. I guess you have to compensate when you have a boring place by having excitement.
Hey, John.
Uh-huh.
Do you have a question?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I want to know if it's normal to, masturbate just to calm yourself down? Like to soothe you? Like to get yourself...
Did you beat off? Like to fall asleep?
Well, it is something that sexual compulsives do. So, that's... Again, we talked to that one girl that sort of used arousal as a way of sort of getting her in touch with the sexual feelings. And, if something traumatic has happened to you, that often becomes something you use.
Okay.
Well, where are you? You're not in class or anything, right?
Oh, no.
No.
It's the same time over there in L.A.
Huh? What?
It's the same time over here in L.A.
No, I mean when you
your shoes untied?
When you masturbate.
No, I do it when I'm completely alone.
I see. And what do you think about?
Anything.
You think about
Oh, I am gay.
You're gay, all right.
Yeah, I'm guess I'm the only gay person at school or something, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, if you're in Ivanhoe, yeah.
But anything traumatic happened to you?
Well, I did have my first gay experience before I was ever even gay, when I was 12.
Yeah, that's sexual abuse. That's my first gay experience.
It's bad, by the way, from a timing standpoint, to have your first gay experience before you go gay.
Yeah, that's
bad timing.
Yeah.
It's best to have that after you've announced you're gay.
Who was that with?
Who was that with?
Yeah.
Ivan Ho. He's a Chinese guy.
I'm not Chinese.
He's actually a Hawaiian guy.
I'm actually almost one of the only white people in Ivanhoe.
All right, so again, that can kind of set you up for some compulsivity and so make sex, the wiring around sex a little bit awkward, a little different. And people do use arousal then sometimes as a way of sort of managing feelings.
Well, that's the sad reality I've learned from this show, which is everything affects your sexuality as long as it happens before like 13. It just screws with it. Your mom's cheating on your dad. Now you got to think about that while you're humping your boyfriend. You got some screwball screwing around with your ass when you're 12, and now you're living in Ivanhoe and thinking about guys named Ivan. It just affects that. That's why I want these people killed, by the way, because they don't realize the legacy that they leave. You know, It's not, oh, you screwed with, it's not like the 13-year-old had a bad couple of months. It's like, no, he's got a bad marriage now, and he's screwing his kids up. All right, where are we here, Drew? To Richard on 1 and 2. Richard?
Yeah, hello?
You're 18?
Yeah.
What's up?
All right. Yeah, the problem is, like, all right, say it's like a hot day and stuff.
Right.
You kind of like develop an odor and stuff.
Right.
All right, so I'll just be like sitting on my computer or wherever, just listening to music, and I'm just dressed casual and wearing shorts and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then my like testicles would smell. I mean, like you get like an odor, but they smell really bad in it.
So you kind of knock yourself out.
Well, yeah.
You don't like your own smell?
Well, I don't know. I think it would be like kind of embarrassing because I was thinking, well, what if my girlfriend was giving me a blow? And like,
do you have a girlfriend?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Does she do that kind of thing to you?
What?
Does she ever do that kind of thing with you?
Oh, well, my past girlfriends, but,
You listening to Santana or something in the background?
Oh, no, it's just, techno stuff.
Okay. All right, your radio down.
Okay.
All right. Listen, I'm going to put him on hold because, first off, his question. He's like, he's Nietzsche over here. This is what he's from North Hollywood. That's where I'm from. This is the kind of great minds that come from North Hollywood.
Around a contemplate.
Why do my balls stink?
You can smell them from just sitting there?
But at the computer?
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
But this is what he contemplates all day.
Right. So you can go ahead and
take a shower.
Or take what I'll do when I go to the Colonel's place, I'll grab a handful of those wet naps.
Yeah.
And I'll give my balls a good wiping down.
Then throw a little powder down there, a little talc.
Dump some talc down there.
Towelette. I mean, you had to struggle with the painful experience, the painful reality of smelly foo-foo.
Yeah, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, all guys' balls smell, don't they?
Yeah, but you've had a struggle with that.
Yeah, well, thank you, Drew.
Struggle.
Thank you. Yeah, it's going to be, there's a whole article in Red Book coming up this month about my struggle with the genital funk. We're going to take ourselves a little break.
That was a weird call, dude.
Yeah. It's been the new age music added a sort of surreal quality to the whole thing.
So we're gone after this, right?
Yeah, this is it for you guys. But, you can come back at the end. We'll do a whole family affair. I think we've done that before. Kevin and AJ are going to come in now from Lit, and we'll be back after this. Loveline, fast-growing outlaw radio, North America. Yes. Thank you for that backing vocals, Kevin. AJ and Kevin are now here from Lit. We've had a little changing of the guard.
I missed you guys.
We missed you. Did you guys get good lubed up out in the hallway there?
I'm primed.
Good.
Now, strange, it seems like these guys were sitting here like 4 months ago. You know what I mean?
Totally. It wasn't that long. It seems like yesterday.
Yeah. Well, the band...
Was the whole band here last time you were here?
Yeah. Yes. But we've learned from the first time, because the first time we were here, it was the four of us in here, and we all tried to answer questions at the same time, and it just doesn't happen.
Yeah, it's best to do the 2 and 2, then everyone gets to sit here and listen to me and Drew ramble on.
I always offer you guys a drink. Now, who wants a beer?
All right, well, I'll take a beer. I turned one down earlier because I got looped in Pomona about 8 a.m. this morning, but
you pansy.
I think I'm about ready to start making a little comeback. Yeah, helps loosen me up, makes me nervous being on the air.
You want to
I'll take a light beer. Thank you.
Dr.
Drew?
No, thank you.
Drew uses a flask.
As usual, always turning it down.
He drinks a medical-grade alcohol that's used in the sterilization process.
Oh, no, that's cocaine.
Oh, it's a medical-grade Coke. Thank you. All right, so Atomic's name of the CD. We'll hear something else off the Atomic CD, which is out on Tuesday.
Yeah,
right?
Tuesday, yeah.
Very excited.
First 200,000 gets the bonus CD-ROM and what else?
We're giving stuff away. It's got a video on it. One video?
Yeah.
It's got a Handsome Devil song on it, which is the band we signed.
Industry insiders are saying we're going to sell like 400,000 the first week. It's just crazy. I can't tell you.
Well, they're never wrong, those people. So the point is you're going to want to get there early and often on Tuesday and get that CD because you're going to want. See, the point is this is going to be worth something one day. Like these records.
Yeah.
That they
collector's items.
They end up going into a second print. And they end up screwing with the record cover or leaving a song off or something. They're worth something in years to come. Yeah. This isn't going to be one of those, but it'll be in the same vein, the same genre.
It'll remind you of that.
It will remind you.
That was a great plug.
No, it will be one of those. So you'll need to get one. That's what I'm saying. All right, Jamie.
Yeah.
You're 17.
Yes, I am.
What's up?
Well, let's see. How do I put this? Recently, I've realized that I get turned on by being bound up.
How did you realize that?
I realized it by wanting to practice a bit of magic and getting a small handbook on it. And the escape tricks, I tried that out, and let's just say I got a hard on one of the tricks.
What trick? What trick?
Hey, Jamie, hold on. Next time you bust yourself up, pull away from the phone, would you? It's your phones. They kill me.
What trick, Jamie?
It's the one where you run the ropes through the jacket and have somebody tie them behind your back, and then...
You have a straight jacket?
What?
You have a straight jacket?
No, it's a normal, like, what's the type of jacket you wear with suits?
Nehru. No, I don't know. I wear members only exclusively, so I'm not sure.
Life jacket?
Blazer. A blazer?
Yeah.
And you run ropes through it?
Yeah, and you run the ropes through the sleeves.
Right.
And they pass from your shoulders, and you tie it, and so the person ties the ends that are coming out of the sleeves behind your back.
Right.
And you magically escape from it.
Right.
So you're not really bound in the first place?
Well, you are actually, but in order to pull off the trick, the two ropes, what is supposed to be is you have two ropes, and then they magically split and then reconnect to where it's one rope in each sleeve.
So you're not.
Let me say this about magic. There's a lot of sawing the rope in half and magically reconnecting the rope. Seems very redundant to me. Magic's
new. It needs something new.
It's a very redundant art. It's like, I got this playing card, I tear it in half, look, it's back together. My thing is, let's not tear it in half in the first place.
I've seen that done.
Leave the card alone. Yeah. All right, so he gets turned on by being bound. Jamie, are you gay?
No.
No?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Okay.
But, let's see, I even remember times where, let's see, you know how as kids you play, cops and robbers and stuff, and you buy these old, plastic handcuffs and stuff?
Right.
I remember a time when somebody played a joke on me on my front porch and handcuffed me to a chair.
Right.
I was upset about the joke, but I was happy that I was handcuffed.
Ooh, again with the busting the self up into the phone. All right, so Drew doesn't really believe this one.
Oh, Drew.
Now I don't believe it.
Damnness going on.
Nobody believes it, Jamie. Can you give us one piece of information that would make this more believable?
The voice, man, that's a little bit put on, I think.
Well, honestly, this has happened to me.
I believe that. But the question is, why are you calling?
I want to know why it is that way. Why is it turned on like that?
It just is.
It just is?
Who
doesn't get excited?
Here's why. You're 17. Here's why. You're 17 and you get 2 erections an hour. And during one of those hours, you also did a handcuffing experiment, you got one of your usual erections during that hour.
Watch me pull a boner out of my pants.
That's not true.
Yes.
Kevin gets erections for no reason at all.
Especially when we land in an airplane.
Let's just put this
erection.
All right. Listen, I think Jamie's an idiot. Jamie, if this is true, then that's fine. You meet a nice girl, maybe one of those assistant types,
or a male.
She can tie you up. Right. But I don't believe
He's never even bound in any of those. He has one hand handcuffed to a chair in one of the experiments. experiences.
Oh, he's gonna
And
get
the other,
excited.
no, and the other, he has two ropes that aren't connected behind his back, and he quickly undoes them.
Yeah.
Whereas he's not bound in either of those.
Yeah.
And he has no reason for calling. So bogus.
Good. Ben?
Yeah, what's up, man?
You're 16.
What's up, mayonnaise?
Hey, thanks. How are you?
mayonnaise.
Right.
Snoop. You got a question for Lit?
Yeah, I just wanted to call up and say that I love Lit, and I've been listening to you guys for years, and I've had a place in the sun, since it first came out, and you guys are absolutely awesome.
Thanks, bro.
I tried to score some backstage passes to show up at the Warfield coming up here, and the guy I was trying to get them from was trying to charge me, to the tune of $100 a piece for them.
Tune of $100 a piece,
I know, so I said, that's bad times. I don't know what to do.
What show was that?
The one up at the Warfield.
In San Francisco?
The one that just passed?
It just passed?
The one that we already did? Because we don't have any shows coming up in Frisco.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, so that's probably more bogus than you thought.
Well, bad times.
And chances are, if you wait outside, we're always going to come outside and meet everybody that's hanging out.
Oh, seriously?
Usually, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Unless I'm sick.
Well, when are you guys going to come back out here, you think?
Early next year.
Okay, great. I'll go pick up the album. I'll be there to pick up one of the first 200,000.
Cool. Yeah, Mark. Don't buy those tickets.
Yeah, real.
All right, Ben.
Thanks, guys.
Take care.
Bye.
All right. Well, he's a confused but dedicated fan.
Totally.
Cool.
I'm digging it.
Trick?
Yes.
You're 30?
Yes.
What's up?
Hey, just totally stoked to be able to talk to Lit. What's going on, guys?
What's up,
How you doing, man?
Man, you guys rock. Hey, I followed you guys back when mullets were cool. I high school.
I was just in Pomona, and they're still cool.
Trick's got one.
You've obviously seen the video, huh?
I sure did.
Ooh. Have you seen the new video?
Absolutely.
Where'd you see it?
I saw it on the website.
And did you see Mulletron? Is it Molitor?
Dude, don't ever say Molitor. It's Mulletron.
Okay, but Molitor wouldn't be a bad.
Molitor will be his partner in crime.
He'll do battle with him.
There you go.
Sure. Yeah.
Letting the cat out of the bag early.
I was looking for you guys on TRL on Friday, but didn't come out on the West Coast.
Maybe it was on Thursday, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Was it Thursday?
I thought it was Friday. I'm sorry. I don't know.
You guys were on, though, right?
Yes, we were. We were there.
So, who was the genius at RCA who signed you? Because even back when you guys were new to the scene, I thought, man, these guys rock.
Well, how many of the
you one of my friends or something? What's up, dude?
How many of the RCA record reps do you know by name there, Trick? Do you know these guys?
I have no idea. You know what? I'm honestly just a normal guy with a normal life. Got a wife, 2 little girls, and
dedicated fan.
Good.
Just a huge fan.
Right. So you didn't actually want him to say like Irv Wittenberg. Oh yeah, that guy's a genius.
It's his way of offering a compliment.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks, Trick. The band appreciates it.
I'm just thrilled to be able to say that I knew Lit back when they were Razzle and had that entire dazzle. For those of you listening, jump on the bandwagon because Lit's blazing the trail on a new genre that's got style and pizzazz with a big kick.
Jeez, he is on the website.
Hey, thanks for the informative website, litlounge.com. Go see it. I've never seen a website for a band making an album and all that goes on. It was
Are you Kevin's dad?
Hi, Dad.
It was so killer to see all that stuff with the different episodes you guys put out.
All right, well, hey, Trick, why don't you give the website address out?
He just did.
He did. www.litlounge.com.
He did.
On top of things, right there.
Thank you.
You know, and with all the episodes that you guys...
All right. Well, listen, the guy's a big fan, and we're fans too, but we got to get back to the show eventually. Wow. That's nice, though. Too bad it's a dude.
We do have rad fans, though. Seriously.
Yeah,
they're rad.
He's definitely the raddest. Steve?
Yeah.
You're 17?
Yeah, I was wondering what the effects of Ecstasy was.
One time?
No, just the long-term effects. Maybe you're doing it like once a month.
How many times total?
How many times have I done it now?
Am I not being clear?
Well, he's high, though. Well, how many times...
We're witnessing one of the effects right now, I suspect.
How many times have you done it?
I've only done it once, but we're planning on doing it about maybe once a month.
Well, here's the problem with the plan, because I had the same plan with crack. I figured, 6 times, 7 times a year tops. And it turned into 7.5 times a year, and then it got out of control. So, Steve?
Yeah.
You probably, you might end up doing it more often because you might enjoy it,
That's not even my concern.
Then you got trouble.
No, I've got a lot of self-control, though.
Look, if he said he was going to do it once a month,
once a month is a very serious concern.
No, it
Because
isn't.
after about 10 times, that's when we start to see the long-term effects, which are primarily mood disturbances, chronic anxiety, memory problems, personality changes even sometimes. But mostly
like just losing it.
losing your memory permanently. And mostly, though, we see these depressions that become chronic, and they often don't come on until a few years after you've been using. So a day does not go by that I'm not dealing with this in a hospital with people with chronic problems with their moods because of this drug. It damages the mood centers.
All right.
How many times before it happens, we don't know.
Yeah,
10 times, might not. 20 times, probably will.
All right, so you got the next 10 months, or 9 months to look forward to. You've used one of them, Steve.
So probably not a good idea to do it.
Probably not.
Yeah, if we're gonna listen, there are all kinds of things out there that must be a lot of fun that I would recommend if they were good things that work for people. Threesomes, foursomes, ecstasy, pot. I say, why not? Go for it.
That's a good weekend for
Yeah,
that, right
it'd be
there.
awesome. For these guys, look at that, they're a mess.
Gay love.
But, yeah, whatever. But it doesn't work. Those things. These. It's not good. It gives you long-term pain for short-term gain.
Oh, really?
All right there, Steve.
Thank you.
Hey, take care of yourself.
You too.
All right, let's see. Let's talk to Rich, who's 20. Yeah, what? Drew?
I'm just thinking, what would people be thinking? What would be my motivation for telling people not to have a threesome or not to have a foursome?
You're uptight, you're married, you're the man.
Morals.
But what would, no, I have nothing.
He has no morals.
None of that. It's just purely.
You don't have morals?
Well, I do, but that's nothing to do with why I recommend. I would never impose my stuff on anybody. And what is having?
Would you have a threesome?
If it was healthy, it'd be great. It'd be wonderful. But it screws people up. Is the problem. And I'm in a, it really screws up monogamous relationships.
Yes.
It really screws them up. In fact, I'd recommend 5 partners all at once. There you go.
Thank you. Rich?
Hey.
What's
I don't know if I
happening?
can follow that. I hear this talk about the 350 GT. What about the 500 GT?
Oh, we were talking earlier about American muscle cars.
Oh, boy.
Anderson doesn't know anything about cars, so he plays that crappy "oh boy" and what thing every time I speak about cars. Hey, Rich, there you go. Hey, I don't like the 500. Is it that 428 big block?
Yeah, you don't like the big block?
The Cobra Jet? No.
Why?
It's just a bigger, heavier car.
No.
It's got a lot of chunk on it.
Are you going for something to get some speed off the line, or what are you doing?
I just like something that's a little smaller and a little lighter and has a little higher red line as far as the engine goes, and maybe a little less low end torque.
I called you a pussy.
I know.
I'm kidding.
I know.
But one last thing though about the lightning round.
Here it is.
Yeah. Lightning round.
Can you work in like a school lunch report, like in the small market radio? They give the school lunch ever.
Do they give school lunch?
Yeah, they'll say like, hey, coming up, we got Salisbury steak and mixed vegetables.
Really? I mean, don't the kids know what day fish sticks are and what day pizza is?
Fish sticks. Al, ask Al about the fish sticks.
All right, well, hey, Rich.
Yeah.
I appreciate your inquiry about the why not the 500.
This looks pretty cool, Adam.
Why Drew's pointing a picture of the GT 500.
Yeah, gone in 60 seconds too, right?
Now I think that was a 351 or something that they did something to. I don't think it was a 500, but it looked like a 500.
Yeah,
we got to look into that.
Like put some spoilers on it or something.
Right. It was a bastard car.
Now this is wonderful.
That's what we're talking about. Hey, Drew, are you gonna be satisfied until you knock over my beer with my own car magazine?
Did you go to the flea market, Adam?
Yes. Pomona.
He went to the car market.
I was going to go, but I was too lazy to get out of bed.
Were you going to go down to Pomona? Really?
I was going to do it. We all usually go.
No, not the Rose Bowl.
Yes.
No, he's talking about Pomona. A car fair.
Different one. Dude.
Yeah. I saw Jeremy at the Rose Bowl like a couple of months ago, but this is the car one.
I'm not talking cars right now.
I know. You want to get yourself a nice end table.
Thank you.
And I'm looking for a nice torque wrench.
All right.
Thank you.
We'll talk about this later.
All right. It's very humiliating. Susie?
Hi.
You're 20?
Yeah.
What's up?
Recently I've been sleeping with a friend of mine for a year and a half, and we recently just moved in together. And I just, I've made a pretty good friend, and he is attracted to her, and she's attracted to him. And I told him no more sex now, but I don't know how to deal with it really. I mean, because I'm a very jealous person, and every time I see
Why did you pretend this was just a friendship if it was more than that?
I don't know. It was more a thing of convenience.
Well, it was for him, I'm sure, but why did you pretend it was just a friendship if it was more than that? Why didn't you tell him how you actually were feeling?
Because I think if I tell him how I feel, then he'll feel obligated to go out with me and not really want to.
Well, he wouldn't go out with, you're scared you're going to tell him and he's not going to go out with you.
Right. You're afraid that he's going to dump you because he's not ready. You don't want to hear that he's not into that kind of relationship with you. And that's what an awful thing to have to live with, that you don't feel worth speaking up and having your feelings reciprocated, that you have to sort of subjugate your feelings and be servicing a relationship that doesn't really exist.
But God bless you. I mean, when's the last time you had sex with him?
It was about, like, Thursday morning.
Why do you do that?
She wants to be close to him.
Yeah, but you understand that's not what he's into with you.
Well, maybe he is. How do you know he's not going to be into you that way?
I wanted to get some dick.
Is a threesome out of the question?
Yeah. Hey, Susie, now, were you saying that he likes your roommate or something?
Her good friend.
I'm living with him.
No, he likes her good friend.
A friend of mine, yeah.
That's who he really wants to date.
They like each other, and I told my other friend, but I told her to go for him because,
Because, again, you're in denial about your own feelings.
But I don't want him to, I'm afraid that he'll reject me and that he won't want me that way.
That's right.
Obligated to be with me.
Well, no. You're afraid he'll
Forget
reject
about the obligation part. If you thought he would actually be with you, you'd just do it and say, screw him. But you're just scared he's just going to flat dump you.
But we're living together, so it'd be really kind of awkward.
Well, you got yourself into this one.
Where's your daddy?
Pardon me?
Where's daddy?
My parents just split up about a few weeks ago.
Well, that's not too bad. What gave you the feeling everyone was going to leave you, though? Anyone leave you?
I don't know. I've had a lot of friends who've moved away.
No. Not talking about that. Nothing from the past? Disappointment?
Your family life has been stable all this time until recently?
No, for about a year and a half, they weren't really talking. They weren't getting along, and I caught my dad cheating.
Caught him cheating. There we go.
Did you walk in on him?
Well, it was kind of a compromising thing. He was at a friend's house, and I came by because he was spending so much time there because they were fixing something, and I stopped by to see if he was actually there.
His balls were broken, and they had to...
So they were fixing up a trailer or something like that, and I walked in, and the people who were there were gone, and there's this lady there, one of their friends hanging out, and he was his head was in her lap, and... Oh, Daddy, please! And then I told him, he said he was taking a nap, and we didn't talk about it. We don't confront things.
Oh my
God, what a nightmare.
Yeah, I was pretty tired from banging the bejesus out of her, so I thought I'd take a nap.
Wasn't that?
All right, so, Susie?
Yeah.
All right, so you're 20, you got a little energy with the guys, and that's fine. And you got yourself into a situation. It's just a learning experience.
You gotta extract yourself from this.
Should I tell him straight up?
Well, you know something we don't know, which is you got a feeling the answer's going to be no, right?
He says that he loves me, but when he says that he loves me, I take it as in, I love you, but I'm not in love with you.
Yeah, that's right.
We're really close friends.
But that's right. But he also he has friends that has women he wants to date, and he would not subject you to that if he really wanted a relationship with you. I mean, he would never dream of that.
So should she try it?
I think you have to tell. I think it's reasonable to tell him how you're feeling because you got to work this out. I mean, you might as well alert him to what's going on with you. So if you have to get out of there and end this relationship, he understands why. He's not bewildered.
I don't think you can live with him though.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, he tells me, that he asks me if I don't want him to go out with her, that he won't do it. He won't.
Yeah, but you've been his whipping post all this time. He knows you're gonna just let him do whatever.
It's more of a jizzing trough.
Jizzing trough, okay. But Susie, you're the perfect woman for this guy. You made yourself into just this sort of fantasy person that has no feelings.
Jizzing trough would make a great name for a band.
It would. It was a great Allman Brothers song, I think. Dunked in the jizzing trough. Dunked in the jizzing trough. Oh Lord, I think I'm gonna drown. Yeah, you guys should write a song called Dunked
I am, man. I'm already ahead of you right there, man.
All you really got to do is, I swear there is an Allman Brothers song called, is it Tied to the Whipping Post? Remember that? You know that song?
Tied to the Jizzing Trough.
That's great. All right, I'm looking for help around here. Nobody?
I'm there with you, man. I'm feeling it.
Tied to the Whipping Post?
Yes.
No, I remember the tune.
How's it? You're older than I am. You should know.
I remember the tune.
He would just keep going, tied to the whipping post. Dunked in the jizzing trough.
Yes.
That's great.
Huge hit.
Listen, can somebody find Tied to the Whipping Post by I think it's the Allman Brothers.
We've never heard of the Allman Brothers. It's got to be. It's got to be in that.
Are you serious? Oh, jizz Gusling.
Oh, boy.
Here's the only thing I want to say about
Ramblin' Man.
Here's
We weren't born until like the 70s, guys.
Yeah.
Lord,
Okay.
I was born.
Sarah was born in
Yes.
80.
Listen.
Do you know who the Rolling Stones are? Okay. All right.
Listen, here's all I want to say about our staff. And Drew, and I think you'll agree with this, whether it's Anderson or Tara, don't call me Tara. No, Tara, don't call me. Yeah, Tara, don't call me Tara, or any of the numbskulls that work for this show. It's not the fact that they know nothing. That part I don't hold against them. It's that they're brazen about it. That they actually turn my knowledge against me. I'm supposed to feel like some kind of pariah for knowing who the Allman Brothers are. I'm like some old geezer who just climbed out of a Cushman cart that I used to get around town in because my eyesight's too bad and I had my license stripped 8 years ago. I'm supposed to feel bad for knowing things. Well, I'll not have that.
See, the point is
I'll not feel bad.
To Alaska, come on.
That's a popular song with the kids. I stick by that story. All right, somebody please call up and tell us and Lit if Tied to the Whipping Post is an Allman Brothers song. I'm almost sure it is. And if somebody can sing it, although I am singing it. And Drew, why don't you know anything?
That's the tone. That's the song. I just remember the melody. The title. That's the melody.
All right, thank you. So Dunked in the Jizz and Trough is going to be the...
I back that song. It's a #1 hit.
Thank you. All right, we'll be back with Lit after this. Everybody, Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. That's Dr. Drew. Over there, phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. AJ and Kevin are both here from Lit.
Hi, everybody.
Ozzy Osbourne in here tomorrow night.
That's so rad.
Is that his real name? Is it Ozzy?
Mark Johnson is his real name.
Is that right?
No.
I've never known him as anything but Ozzy.
Lloyd Goldfarb, I think is his actual name. It is. What is Heritage holding
Elliot,
back?
yeah.
Oh, this is going to be great. So, I got to work. I got to read a bio or something on Ozzy.
I'm definitely going to listen tomorrow night.
Yeah. Well, my first question is, have you done anything since Sabbath? That's going to be my first question to humiliate myself and anger him. So
be moving.
He must have that Ozfest or something coming up, right?
He's got a new single out. I know.
A new album.
I've been hearing the new album around.
And he was just on Jay Leno.
Oh, he was? All right.
Yeah.
You know what it is, Adam? Is I think Ozzy has an album coming out the same day we do. I think Tuesday. Atomic, Lit.
Right.
Ozzy has an album coming out.
That's probably why I didn't hear anything about it.
Because I can smell it all the way over here.
It's a giant pretzel.
It's bad.
Yeah, almost use the F word there.
Right? Funky.
That's right. Josh?
Yeah?
You're 14?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
I have like a really major problem, and it's really humiliating.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like in class, sitting, and seriously, I'm not thinking about chicks or anything.
Right.
And I just get an erection.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just sitting there, doing my math homework. Well, not really doing it, but...
Right.
Pretending to do it.
And, I just get one, right? And the bell rings, you have to get up, and you have, you can see it, sticking out from your pants. And...
Right. Well, at least you can see it.
Well,
yeah, Adam had a different kind of embarrassment.
That's right.
But anyway, it's really embarrassing, just having to cover it up with your books, or just like crouching down.
You just realize you're not alone.
Yeah, you know what you should do? You should start wearing tighty whities. That way you can tuck it up, forward,
yeah,
and just wear a long shirt.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, right. Pull against your belly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like packing heat.
See, Kevin and I went to high school together. We went through that same thing all the time. We talked to each other.
I got hard-ons every day, man. I don't know what my problem was.
Well, you're just average young high schooler. Hey, Josh?
Yeah?
You're like, see, when Drew and I were in high school, there were these things called dolphin shorts that were very popular that everyone had to wear during the summer.
So, like wearing Kleenex.
Yeah, so if you got a boner in the dolphin shorts, it would actually come out of the shorts. So
tear right through them.
Forget about the bulge. Yeah. You would actually see bare penis. You understand?
Yeah.
It's no joke here. That's a true story.
Yeah. Drew would wear that. He'd wear one of those. He'd wear long, the baseball shirts with the blue sleeves and the white shirt, but cut off at the belly.
Half shirt, so you couldn't tuck it up or down.
Half shirt, dolphin shorts, and thongs, and no underpants.
There you go. That was the look.
That was the look. All right, Josh, you're good. You wear those jeans, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. All right, buddy.
All right, thanks.
All right, take care of that penis. You'll be fine. All right. A lot of guys, it's news to a lot of guys who get boners during the day, apparently. Chris?
Yes.
You're 21?
Yes, I am.
You're on with Lit.
I wanted to comment to Josh's problem before I ask you about mine, if that's okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, well, I failed PE class in high school because we had to wear, like, sweatshorts.
Mm-hmm.
And every morning when we go out to the basketball court, I'd get an erection and I have to go sit down.
Made you feel PE.
But anyways.
And they failed because you couldn't participate?
Yeah, basically.
That's discrimination.
A lot of hot girls on my PE.
Gets around his bong.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay,
So
anyways.
you start smoking weed to forget?
Yeah.
Shocking.
Yeah.
My problem is I've done Ecstasy like 150 times.
Yeah.
Right.
And I stopped 3 months ago.
Yeah.
And about a month ago, I went into my doctor's and I was about to commit suicide because I was so depressed.
That's Ecstasy. There you go.
And my doctor put me on Zoloft, and I have about a month worth of supply left, and my doctor told me that I won't get any more.
Well,
and my question is, am I like just curing the symptoms, or?
Well, you've damaged your brain, so it's going to be that way the rest of your life, basically. Ecstasy damages that part of your brain that maintains your mood, and if you do it 150 times, you're going to be on medicine the rest of your life.
Really?
The problem is you're also smoking pot every day, and so the medicine doesn't work very well. It's going to keep kind of dragging you down. It's going to be very hard to stabilize your mood if you're continuing to smoke pot.
Basically, I've actually been happier on Zoloft.
I'm sure you have. It's a very effective medication, but it's going to be very difficult for them to effectively treat you if you continue to smoke pot every day.
All right, so what's the plan? Get off the weed?
You got to get off the weed. You got to get into a program, and you've got to
get back and get that GED too. I think.
And probably you need something stronger than Zoloft as time goes along, because these depressions usually get worse with Ecstasy with time.
I see.
Hey, Chris.
Yes.
Sorry to bum your high. But you do got to get off the weed.
You can't F with your brain
now
like
you're
that.
battling.
Yeah, you can't F with your brain like that and expect nothing to happen. I mean, these are damaging chemicals. It's unfortunate, but they are. I wish they were wonderful, healthy things. I would just tell you to enjoy it. But they aren't. They're damaging.
True, don't get on that shag again.
What is that? Why can't...
What? You want me to go back to the Allman Brothers shag?
Yeah, all right.
All right.
Hey, what happened to that?
Yeah, what happened to my answer about the Allman Brothers and tied to the whipping post? North to Alaska, come on, the rush is on. In Tennessee, Ernie Ford. That kid's still listening to him? All right, oh, wait a minute. Someone has a,
What? Here it is.
Yeah, that's a 15-year-old.
Let's see.
I know, but
he can get around the web. Come on.
Have we ever had an answer?
Never.
To a question. Kevin?
Hi.
You're 15?
Yeah.
All right, you have an answer for me in my tied to the whipping post?
It is an Allman Brothers song.
Thank you.
How'd you find that out?
I searched for it online.
See.
Yeah. What would that be, like 74, 75 or something?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay. We'll get back on that computer, Kevin. All right, so Drew, that's the name of the song.
Who cares?
Thank you.
And I saw Lit at Big Stink 6 in Oregon.
Oh, right on.
They were good.
Thank you. Just good or possibly great?
You guys were good.
Oh, they were spectacular.
There you go.
Thanks, bro.
Well, just for you, Kevin, we're going to hear something from Lit off the new CD right about now, all right?
All right.
It's Tuesday.
Yep, Tuesday you're going to want to go out and get that Lit CD because there's a very limited number that they're releasing, and that has all the goodies on it, all right?
I'll do that if I can get the money.
Now, you can get it. It's cheap.
Yeah.
It's on sale.
And while you're there, you pick up the best of the Allman Brothers.
Yes.
All right.
Well, no. Yes. No. We're going to hear something off the Atomic CD, the new Lit CD, out this Tuesday.
What are we going to hear?
It's in honor of Chris.
Appropriately, this song is called Addicted.
You can say that, right?
I think we can.
It's my theme song, Dad.
Dick, suck, suck, suck. Dick, suck.
We're allowed to say that?
I don't know if you can say that.
Unacceptable. All right. Lit is here. We're going to take a little break, and we'll be back with more of them. And we're cutting the beer off, by the way, though. All right, we'll be back with Lit after this.
Hi, I'm Rob Schneider. You're listening to Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew on Loveline, my favorite show.
You're doing it. It's Loveline. That's Drew. I'm Adam over there. Dr. Drew, board certified, and addiction medicine, yeah. Ozzy Osbourne in here tomorrow night. Lit in here tonight. All the boys are in the studio. Atomic's the name of the CD. Yes, Kevin?
Yes.
Yeah?
It is.
Okay.
Atomic.
Just want to make sure.
This Tuesday.
This Tuesday, and the first Well, I'm not going to tell you the amount, but a relative few in the number that Lit intends to sell. And record insiders predict big sales.
400,000
on the Atomic.
The numbers just came in.
Yeah. We just got the projected numbers. They've
the bat phone.
They've won Maine.
Yes.
So you can stop voting. But the point is you want to get the first couple $100,000. Not one guy, but spread it out over about 8 or 10 people, and then you'll have the super deluxe package. Carrie?
Yeah?
You're 18?
Yes, I am.
Okay, what's up?
Well, me and my girlfriend have been kind of like arguing a little bit because we've never been with a guy, okay?
You're lesbian.
Drew,
Yeah.
please. Are you lesbian?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Drew was right.
Well, she's been wanting to have sex with a guy because she says she's never done it with a guy, and she wants to have a threesome with a guy, and I don't know what to tell, you know.
And you're were you in a monogamous relationship, you thought, with her?
Well, I thought we were.
How long have you been her girlfriend?
I've been her girlfriend since I was 15.
How old is she?
She's 20.
You? What's up? Everything all right other than that?
Well, you know, we've been kind of fighting about it because I told her, you know, I don't really feel like I need to do that.
Yeah.
And she's
chaotic, right? I mean, she's looking for trouble, right?
kind of, she's kind of wild.
Yeah. She's like a little bit troubled.
Yeah, a little bit.
She's got a sort of a sketchy past.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now she's got to act out a little bit.
Things are too happy in your relationship.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. You know when you watch that show Cops, and there's that dude who's in his underpants, and he decided to beat the crap out of his neighbor's mailbox with an aluminum baseball bat about 4 a.m., and then as they're carting the guy away, that you find out he's on parole, and that he's only been out for 3 weeks, and you think, well, why would the guy get loaded, get in his underpants, and cause such a ruckus? You think he'd be keeping a low profile, at least until he got off of parole. But no, he didn't. Why? Because he knows chaos. And
he is chaos.
He is. And that's what he needs. And that's what your girlfriend needs. She needs a little chaos in her life, okay?
All right.
All right, and that's what she's going to bring to the relationship. So it's not even the threesome that needs to be discussed. It's why does she got to bring this chaos into the relationship? And I don't think you're going to get a good answer from her on that.
Where are you going? All right.
Uh-oh. Is that the lesbian chaos queen?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, put her on.
All right.
Oh.
Who's on the phone? Hello?
Hello?
Yes?
Hi. This is Loveline, the radio show.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's right. Carrie called because she was concerned.
About the threesome?
About the threesome,
imagine
yes.
that.
But more about the relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She doesn't want anything to hurt the relationship.
Yeah.
Why do you have to disrupt the relationship?
No, it's just, I'm kind of curious. I mean, if she really honestly doesn't want to go through with it, it's just something that I wanted to try.
But if you do it, it will very much hurt her and will probably end your relationship with her.
I won't do it without her. I mean...
Yeah, but having her there, having her seeing you do all that will be very punishing to her.
Hold on, Kevin from Lit wants to be the guy. Is that true?
Did you hear me?
I know. Your brain is...
There's a giant bubble over your head. It's a thought bubble over your head.
And you know what?
It's almost
our song said it, so I'm going to say it. She wants to experience dick.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Kevin's a dick, so if you want him to come by...
Dick?
Hey,
this is the one that wants to experience it, right?
Yeah, she's the one.
All right. You've never had it before? Never had it?
No.
But she's in but you're in a monogamous relationship with someone else.
Yes.
Female.
Yeah, but be whoever, whatever. You're harming your partner by straying. I don't care if it's with a female or a male.
But you want your partner to experience it too. Do you?
Yes, I do.
All right, well, if you really want the experience of your typical male, just, rape yourself with a mop handle and dump some beer on your chest. And then just lie there crying and take a shower and say, I can't get clean. That's what every one of my sexual experiences has been like so far. So here's what we're saying to you. We suspect you're trying to destabilize the relationship more than you are trying to experiment with a guy. If you really, valued the relationship, you would not chance destabilizing it.
Right, you wouldn't
which
want to
you
hurt
may
your partner.
do.
Right.
All right, so
And if you're done with the relationship, then finish it off first, then go ahead and experiment all you wish. Well, it's not funny because you're really going to hurt your...
Yeah, I know. I know.
All right, are you you done with the relationship?
No.
Well, hold on. One no means no, two no's means sort of, but eight no's means done a week ago.
You definitely, yes.
That's always bad.
No.
We'll do a little reenactment. Go ahead.
So are you done with the relationship?
No.
That's not what I got from it. I thought with that many no's, I thought it'd probably be good sex.
Kevin, all you heard was that. She said every word came out of her. It was like Kevin was listening to Charlie Brown's teacher. Wah 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 wah. Good sex is all he heard.
Yeah, especially that many no's with the partner standing there too.
Oh yeah.
No.
It was completely dismissed too. Oh no.
All right, so. Do it if you like, but understand it's going to jeopardize the relationship. And all we're saying is leave the penis out of this. You guys just discuss your relationship. Thank you. All right. Oh, we're talking to Brett over here. Yep. Yeah. Brett.
Yep.
18.
Yeah.
What's up?
Like me and my girlfriend, we've been having sex. Like, I think the 20th of this month is going to be our year, and we started getting into like. I don't know, not like crazy stuff, just like different stuff. And we were wondering if like, it's healthy to have sex like in a room with other people having sex. Like not
you and your boyfriend, did you say?
No, girlfriend.
Oh, girlfriend. What's for?
You're gay. Other people.
No.
What do you mean? Who other people?
Just like I don't know, like
friends, clergy.
No, somebody else is like having sex in the same room as we are. So like almost competing, I guess. I don't know.
Competing.
What do you say, cheating or competing?
Competing.
I understand. You like set up a little timer as ready.
That's what I do.
And action.
I do. I go done, and I hold my hand up like the bull ropers do.
You have to tap in. You have to.
Oh yeah. So I gotta hit that. I gotta ring that bell like Mr. T did in the bar bouncer competition. Hey, Brett.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. Like, who are you gonna find to have sex in front of?
Not necessarily that. I mean, I don't know. We want to find like a group of people, or not group, just like a couple that.
If you've not actually done this, you have a fantasy about this.
Yeah.
So it's like swinging, sort of, but banging your own girlfriend.
Whose idea is this?
I don't know, we just thought of it.
Whose idea?
Both of ours.
You thought of it instantly, simultaneously?
I kind of thought of it, and then brought it up to her.
All right. Hey, Brett?
Yeah.
You're not going to marry her, right?
Oh, maybe.
Maybe? Look, here's the deal. You can't experiment. Look, you got to treat relationships like, there's cars you buy and you plan on keeping, and then there's cars you lease, and then there's the rental cars. Those are the fat ones you have, on the weekends and don't tell anybody about. Now, the rent-a-car, you throw into reverse while you're still going 30 forward. And if you got a leak, you just wet yourself while you're sitting on the seat. You don't bother getting out, taking your pants down or anything. And that's like the fat chick you pick up at the bar, right? And then there's the leases. That's like, it's nice enough for me to want to be in it for a couple of years, but I think I'm going to turn it in at the end of the 36 months. And then, but you don't want to do too much damage where you don't get your deposit back.
And you want it to look nice while you're driving it.
Yeah. You clean it up once in a while, but you don't go for the full detail. Like you go through the car wash, but you don't go for the Armor All. You just
throw the E7 in there.
You take it easy. But and then there's the keepers, and that's the one you worry about the mileage, the interior, and all that. So if she's a keeper, you don't want to do the stuff you do on the lease or the rental car. And this is like a rental car move. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that's the way. I think it's a good way to do it, right?
Totally worked out, and I like it.
That did work, didn't it?
Yeah.
Drew, let's remember that one.
All right, rental car, lease.
Thank you.
Yeah,
all right, we'll take a break. We'll be back after this. All right, everybody. That's it. The Ozzy going to be in tomorrow night. I want to thank Lit for coming in here. Always a good time with Lit. Atomic is the name of the new CD. It is out on Tuesday. A little bonus for those who, the early bird, as it were, for this CD. There's a lot of bonus stuff in there.
Get your first 400,000.
200,000.
200,000.
Thank you. They predict 400 in the first 10 minutes.
No, we don't. It's Industry
Insiders.
Oh, no, wait. I wish you'd get that. I got it right. It's shipped 400,000.
Shipped 400. Right. Industry insiders say.
Is that
Sell out. Thursday they're going to sell out. So.
That's right.
So line up.
Get there early and often. And Lit are what we would consider friends of the show, and we like all our friends to be successful.
We love
so
here, man.
Thank you very much.
Please get those CDs, and guys, come back anytime.
Hi, this is Kevin. We're from Lit.
There you go. And until next time, it's Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying mahalo. Injection is nice, but I'd rather be blown.
This has been Loveline. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or this station. The producer for Loveline is Ann Wilkins Ingold. Loveline is a presentation of Westwood One Entertainment.